Okay, something I'm not exactly sure what happened that corrupted the original video I had made of me invading Austria. Uh, and this is as far back as I could retrace it to an autosave. So as you see here, I've already begun invading Austria, and I've actually defeated all of their forces. I sort of just surrounded them. If you place armies like in every province around a battle, the losing army can't retreat, which is a very common thing in Victoria that losing armies do. So it's usually a big hassle to defeat losing armies because you have to chase them around. So I did that a lot. I sent in guys through Bavaria down here. A lot of people from up in the Polish areas. I just sent them a line here to divide Austria very nicely here. Very nice to have sort of control. So if they make new armies here, I can just eastward dispatch of them, so they can't just unite all of them. And yes, so this guys from central Germany here, I would just send in to battle their forces, take over territory, etc., etc. Now, yeah, so now I'm a little bit into the war, a few months. It's all going very well, and we'll just see how it goes from here. I'm currently justifying one more war score goal against Austria for taking another state. I currently have one state, so I'm going to take the other here and probably the third one there. Trying to surround an army here, and I'm just going to split up this army here to facilitate that. Okay, they have some armies here. I do not like them. They will not like me. 7th. Blast it, they got around. So yeah, just organizing a few armies. Have to help those guys here. Here we go. And you guys will help here. And I probably need those guys too. Okay, they decided not to join those forces. I'm just going to discourage them from going there, and then I will take them out in Brno, and those guys will go to Bratislava. Those guys are losing, and wow, they have a really large army there. I did not know about that one. Let's see, I need to pull down some forces from up in the north to deal with that. You guys go down, you guys help, and you guys go down here. I need to keep this line up, I think, so I'm not going to divert these guys. You go there, and then they can go there. Okay, so yeah, it's all going relatively well, save for that surprise army that was kind of annoying. I also probably have a few guys. No, I don't have a few guys in the north. Oh well. Okay, I hope someone get to save. No, those guys were not saved, and now they're moving into another province. So, bollocks. Well, it's not fun if you don't get unexpected challenges. So, yeah. want to lose siege progress, so I'm just detaching single armies here and there. Okay, I just caught them in that province now. Very nice. Going to let one guy stay here. And then I'm just going to send everything I have into that province. And I'm going to surround them too. Because we all love surrounding our enemies. Sending everything I have in the vicinity at them. And I do hope that it will be enough. I think so. Yes, I'm nearly outnumbering them. Good, good, good. And they still, fuck, they still had somewhere to flee to. I really need to get better at that. Okay, putting one army here and one army down in Venice. Dropping some guys there, and I'm off. Fleeing to Sopron and Cups. Good. So yeah, battles going on, and I'm doing pretty well. I'm still afraid they will call in Bavaria, so I'm not going to move too many forces away from the north. I think I already have, but yeah. Let's see where they are moving their armies, and I will follow into Giora. Yep. And they're running right into my armies, and here they are no, they are not surrounded of. So no wait, they are surrounded. Fuck, then I just I need to get better at this. Okay, so everything going well except those guys. Okay, I need to aid some armies here. There, can't be stopped by a battle. There, and they should have relatively little left in the ways of armies. I'm just going to go ahead and add one of the assert hegemony war goals, and that army is dead. Good, then I can spread out everyone here. Sending some down into Dalmatia, and there you go. Occupations will be on their way. It seems Bavaria has not yet been called. They might actually not get called, and even if they do, I have a lot of armies prepared to deal with them. Okay, so they went bankruptcy. Interesting. Adding the next assert hegemony war goal, that was Baden, so Bavaria. And let me just check my national focuses. Yeah, I have a lot of bureaucrats here now, so I can just start focusing on them in the next provinces. You only need 1% bureaucrat populations in a state to gain the maximum benefit from them. So I'm not going to bother with more than that. Okay, people are asking me for military access, Saxony and Britain. I'm not going to give them that. I don't have any reason to. So yeah, occupations. the most exciting part of the war I'm showing you right now, just moving a lot of armies, occupying stuff, adding war goals. Oh, and I need to make sure Austria does not fall out of great power status, because then they will lose their sphere and I can't take it from them, which kind of really sucks, because then I will suddenly have a big war for, well, I still gain a lot of stuff, but could be better. Okay, going to take down that army. Assert our positions. Okay, that's not actually quite nice. Either I lose a lot of influence and prestige, a lot of prestige, or I gain infamy. I don't want that extra infamy, not right now, but I will take it. I can actually now war Britain to take Hanover, but oh, very nice events here. Either I can lose war exhaustion and gain jingoism support, or I can gain more jingoism support. I want to get rid of war exhaustion because it's easier to justify for a cast a spell than war exhaustion kind of kills my economy. I just lost the battle. I just lost that battle. Well, that kind of really sucks. Going to cut off the Austrian army there and here. Okay, so the Serbians are now at war with Austria in addition to Sardinia, Piedmont. This, friends, means that Austria has officially become sandwiched, and when I finish with them, the Serbians and the Serbians and the Italians will be left to scavenge the remains of this broken nation. As you can see here, attrition has really taken its toll on my armies, and it is not very nice that it has. I need all the armies I can get to combat France. Oh, got the next casus belli, just going to add that so I can start justifying for the final one. I want nice borders, so I'm going for, like I've said, the Moravia province, and then the remainder of this little Upper Silesia here. So yeah, I have a lot of infamy now, so I may risk going over the limit. In this case, someone will declare an infamy war on me, which means I will be cut down for the next 5 years, unable to build armies. Now, I might be inclined to risk that, because I don't mind not having armies for a few years. Really, it will be a minor setback only, and I can still do a lot of politics elsewhere. The prestige hit will probably be the worst. Okay, so they want to offer me peace. No, I'm not going to accept that peace, because I need more states. I want more territory. Okay, the Austrians are retreating right into a nice trap. Here they will be surrounded and I can take them down. And I now have occupied nearly every Austrian province. Okay, so once I have them fully occupied, I will demobilize, start justifying for a new war. Actually, I will start justifying now, because it takes, well, 2/3 of a year to justify, and if they start falling from great power status, they will do so. They will do so within a year after they fall from 8th place, and they will fall because when I fully occupy them, their industry will hit the bottom. So I need to justify as soon as possible, and I really hope I don't go over the infamy limits. I don't want to war, say, Russia right now. I don't think I have the capacity to do that simply. So yes, I'm very excited about how this will go. Occupying them very quickly now, they've lost all their military. I'm pretty sure that helps the occupation rates, so I do that, and I need to after that just get my broken armies home and let them rest and recuperate. So yes, I can now add Hanover further. Actually, I can remove Britain from their sphere. This is very excellent. Wait, never mind. Britain loses them as their sphere in a few months, in which case I could have just added them to my sphere and saved myself a lot of time. Oh well, I'm going to give Sardinia military access because then they can start moving units across the stuff I'm currently occupying, I think, which will be very beneficial for them. And they can also start invading Bavaria. That might not sound like something I'd want, but I want Sardinia to take Italy here, so Austria just gets further cut down. Okay, now Austria is fully occupied and on their way to demise. So I will demobilize. This will help my economy a lot, and send my armies home. Very excellent, and I didn't get Bavaria joining me or anything, so there's one province left there, and okay, so there might be a province there. Okay, so I got an event that automatically enacts the restricted reform, child labor reform here, which means I will get more immigrants because more liberal reforms, but I won't get the same amount of factory throughput. Again, sorry about the sound. It's my the keyboard part of my desk. It has this sliding thing, and it's kind of broken, so it's metal screeching against metal every time I slide it in or out, which is usually from accident, by accident. Oh, it cost me 1.1 infamy. That is very, very nice. Okay, so just pausing now to sort of get my armies placed properly. I will manage them after the war, and because I've spread a lot of them, so I'm just going to make sure they all sort of get returned where they should be. But yeah, so I save myself a lot of infamy. This means I can start justifying against France quicker. I want to get France to take this province here, Alsace-Lorraine, by 1850. I need it to form the German Empire, and I can do it as early as 1850 because of the technology I need called state and government. And as you can see here, the Netherlands actually managed to annex Belgium despite being at war with Britain. Very interesting, and now Britain has got the war goal to release Belgium. So they're sort of warring the Netherlands for this. They have them blocked. I don't think they will invade them, but you never know. But yes, if this is so it will remain, I'm very happy because it's easy for me to take stuff from the Netherlands like this. Yeah, so just pulling back all my forces. Bavaria should stop retaking those provinces. And there you go, I can now add Upper Silesia, and I need that final sphere in 2. I should have added that already, but I don't think it will be a problem. So I just need to wait 2 weeks now to add the final war goal, and there you go, Hanover independent, and I should have been able to sphere them now, but I was kind of a fool. Okay, so more bureaucrats everywhere. Let's see, 2nd of April, thank you, Saxony, Bavaria, Baden-Württemberg, okay, and here we go. so want to take more, but then I will lose the spherlinks. And it doesn't really matter. The next war against Austria, I will force them into my sphere. And then when I form Germany, I will get the option to have Austria join me, either only Austria or Austria with all their current territories, either as vassals or under German rule. If I do the latter, I gain a lot of infamy and will probably have to face an infamy war, probably against both France and Russia. But as Germany, I think I can handle that. So it will be very exciting to see. But for now, just completely demolishing Austria here, and they're now going to be further demolished, I hope, by Sardinia, but Bavaria is doing pretty well in defending it. Okay, the Papal States are assisting them here, so they might be able to at least liberate Lombardy. Let's see. Here you see that is how much they need to achieve. Yeah, it's probably like 8 to 10%. They might be able to. The Serbs might be able to take their stuff. Will be very interesting to see. And I think that's it for now.